So tag 125 light out on the track now for their 20 lap final. So Morgan Feast and Dave Sarah, they'll be off the front row of the grid here, with Jesse Finish and Brad Jenner off row 2. Nicola Thomas rounds out your top 5. Keep an eye on Justin Francis, he's out of position 7. 20 laps. No start that time round. Starter wasn't happy with that one there. Morgan Feast, he's the defending champion. Unless something untoward's happened, Jenner, I believe, will be taking over that spot. He's in a pretty comfortable position. David Sarah, even though he's out of 2, he's been the dominant driver this weekend. Taking 2 out of the 4 wins. Should get a start this time round. Feast versus Sarah on the front row. Lights out and they're underway. Pretty even start. I reckon Feast will lead though. He will out of the opening corner. And Finish now pulls up alongside Dave Sarah. But Sarah's going to move across and does. He slots in a second spot. So Feast leads. Sarah second. Finish in third. Now Nicola Thomas goes to 4th. Brad Jenner back to 5th. Finish now pulls up alongside Dave Sarah. So Feast leads for the opening time. Dave Sarah in second spot, Finish in third, and he moves down into pit corner. Yes, Sarah has a look up the inside for the lead, done. So Dave Sarah, oh, he ran it very wide, but he'll lead, so Sarah leads. And oh, someone's gone off there, that's Jesse Finish. Oh no, Finish. He started out of position 3. He's now out of this race. So Dave Sarah, your leader, Morgan Feast in second, Nicola Thomas third. And oh, Jenna's gone up on the back there. Is that going to be a championship deciding moment? Jenna went right up on the back there of Nicola Thomas. So I'm not sure what position that puts Morgan Feast in, because he had an okay round at the first round, but Jenna was dominant, so we'll have to watch Jenna's progress there. He looks like, I'm just trying to pick up where Jenna is there. He's back in 9th spot there, so Jenna's gone back a bit there. So keep an eye on his progress, but David Sarah, he's got half a second. As they went through last time round, his opening flying lap of 40.5. So Jenna now makes a move. Goes through into position 8. Bit of a gap then to Matt Benkia. So Dave Sarah, 39.9 for him, 0.87 of a second over Morgan Feast. So Sarah's going to come through from Morgan Freese. I tell you what, Justin Francis, he's done a good job. He's up in the third, just watching his progress. So keep an eye on him. 39.89 for Sarah, 40.0 for Feast. 1 second is the margin. 39.8 for Justin Francis. Francis now goes through on Morgan Feast. Gets that move done. So keep an eye on Francis. He put it on pole earlier this weekend. He's had good pace. So Sarah's out in front, but keep an eye on Francis. Jenna now up in 8th. He's closed in on that next battle. So Dave Sarah still leads 1.1 seconds, but Francis just set the fastest lap of the race. A 39.71. He's going in chase of the deadly driver out in front. So Dave Sarah's going to come across ahead of Justin Francis. It was 1.1 seconds. Sarah does a 39.69. 39.60, new fastest lap for Justin Francis. The gap's down to 1 second. So Sarah still continuing to lead, but he's starting to come under a bit of pressure from Justin Francis, who's chasing after the race leader. They're on lap 8. David Sarah leads, Justin Francis second. Sarah goes through. 39.65 for Sarah, 39.59 for Francis. 0.97, Justin Francis is closing in on the race leader. So Sarah he's won the last 2 races this weekend, so he took out Heat 3, took out Heat 4. He's got a bit of margin, but Francis, he will never give in. He's a fighter, Francis, so they chase through. 11 to go, Sarah leads, Francis second. What's the margin? 39.66, 39.45. Francis sets a new fastest lap, takes a big chunk out of Sarah's lead. 0.77. Francis won the last round at the Australian Kart Championship in X30, so form is good for Francis. Sarah out of the DPE kart team in that deadly chassis, his own chassis there. Francis there in position number 2 out of the FA kart there. What's the gap? 39.6 for Sarah, 39.5 for Francis, 0.6. They're at half race distance. This way's not over by any means. Sarah goes through the double right, Francis second. Sarah's done it all before. Anyone who knows their karting knows that. He knows how to take out the big one. Francis, he took out the last round, as I said, so he has had big success also. It's going to come down to a battle of 2 at this stage. Sarah does a 39.56, Francis does a 39.58, so he stays at 0.6. The deadly kart driver, he'll be throwing everything at it. He wants to win bad. He hasn't taken an overall win yet this year. Sarah leads up the hill, Francis second. 8 to go when they come through. Here comes Sarah, there goes Francis. Nicola Thomas third, Feast fourth. Jenna's now up in the 5th, so Jenna continuing his progress. Sarah does a 39.54, Francis does a 39.52, 0.66. Can Sarah hold on? They go through pit corner. Sarah goes through. Francis second. Nicola Thomas third. What's the margin? This time through is 0.66, 0.67 the last 3 laps. They've pretty much mirrored each other's laps. Sarah's just holding Francis at bay at the moment. Jenna there in position 5. So what's his times like? He's pretty much on the speed of the leader, so about a tenth slower. So we'll see if he catches Morgan Feast. Feast is a second up the road. Here comes Dave Sarah, 6 more to go. Justin Francis second. What's the margin this time? I reckon Francis has closed in a little bit. He has. 39.51, 39.44 for Francis. Francis is digging deep. Sarah just said his fastest time, but Francis eclipsed it. 6/10. It's down to 0.60. What's Francis got left? What's Sarah got left? There'll be 5 to go. They're 3/4 of the way through this one. Sarah comes through. 5 to go. Francis second. It's closed again, I reckon. Timing's just dropped out for a second there, so we'll wait and see. But Sarah's obviously still in front through Tony Kart. Francis second. So they go through. It's down to 0.54, so Francis closes again. He's just got to get to that toe of Sarah. Just not quite there yet. They go through pit corner. 4 to go when they come through. Here comes Dave Sarah, Justin Francis, 1 and 2. It's a 2-horse race at the front. What's the margin? It's down to 0.44. Francis is closing. This has been building and building. Sarah just held him at bay there for a little while, but Francis, as I said, he never gives up. Chasing hard. They're on lap 17. There'll be 3 more to go. Sarah will be throwing everything at it. He won't want to let Francis go. 3 to go. What's the margin? It's down to 0.32, Francis. He is closing. He's just about to him now. There'll be 2 laps to go when they cross this next time. What a race. What a battle. Sarah's holding on at the moment. Francis in second spot. You've got the experienced Sarah, who's done it all before, versus the young charging Francis. Francis had to come from 7th on the grid as well. Don't forget that. It's down to 0.28. They're on lap 19. Can Sarah hold on, or can Francis steal one? They go through the left-hander into the double right. He's so close, he's just not quite close enough yet. They go into pit corner. Francis has got to get good drive out of here to pick up his toe. He's jumping, he's trying everything to catch Dave Sarah. 1 more to go, 1 more lap. Can Deadly hold on, or will Francis steal one from the jaws of defeat? They go through into Tony Kart. I don't know. They go through the dipper. Battle for third's good as well. But it's all about Dave Sarah and Justin Francis. They go through the double right. I don't think Francis has got enough left. They go through pit corner. Sarah has had the year from hell by his own standards. He finally got back on track at the last round at the AKC, but Sarah finally puts a win on the board at Oakleigh. Sarah wins round 2 of the Victorian Karting Series. Francis second. Francis, he never gave up. Nicola Thomas finishes third. Morgan Feast finishes 4th. Brad Jenner, he comes home in 5th. Brad Jenner is your Victorian champion in Tag 125 Light. And it rounds out your top 5 of a hotly contested Tag 125 Light final.
First of all, I'd like to thank CC Racing for a great engine, Luke for all his help, the Pigs for bringing the cars to and from the track, and the guys from the class for great racing. Thank you to my parents for always supporting me, my family for coming, little Lewis for supporting CC Racing, FA Karts, and Steve Gorn for always helping us here.
Big thanks to Victorian Kart Technology for their help. The new X5 car's been very, very good for us this year, so big thanks to them for their hard work. Brandon X, my mechanic, done a great job. Jane A. Tune for a fantastic engine, and thanks very much for Oakleigh. Cheers. Tag 125 Third position, Morgan Feast. Second position, David Sarah. And in first place, Brad Jenner.
I'd like to thank Mark, Jane A for a great engine, MKC, everyone for their help, Desert, yeah, these boys are great racing throughout the 2 rounds, the club, yeah, thank you.
Just short and sweet, once again to Victorian Kart Technology for their help, and Jane A. Tune, thank you.
I'd like to thank my mum, dad, girlfriend for coming out, MKC, DPE for the sport, Clean Peas and CC Racing as always, Miss Power, club putting on a good meeting, and yeah, thanks very much. Sorry. You boys alright? Here you go, mate. Here you go,